You cannot post the images yourself because you have to remember that in Canada, we have a presumption of innocence. And posting that picture could be a violation of private life.
Instead, he says if anything is stolen, call 911.
If you get some proof that somebody might have stolen something, then call the police, give the proof to the police, and then we'll do the investigation. We'll bring that person to justice and we'll file some charges.
All right, guys, so we got to talk about a story straight out of the Babylon Bee, except it's not a parody. It's not satire. It's 100% real. Unfortunately, this is a story that is only possible in the George Floyd era of the world, okay? The George Floydification of the world only is a story like this possible. A story about a police officer or police demanding that normal, average, everyday people who are victims of having their packages stolen from their porch do not post the video footage online because you may defame the criminal. No, I'm not making this up. This is a real story, and it takes place in Canada, okay? This is in Montreal West. You have the police, woke police, demanding that citizens don't post the surveillance footage of criminals stealing packages because, again, you might hurt the criminal, right? The criminal might get hurt, okay? It might cause some type of harm or damage to the criminal. Again, this is only possible in the post-George Floyd world. So without further ado, I want to go ahead and react to it. But before we get into it, we have to have a word from the sponsor of this video, Night Watch Pro. The most useful and popular gadget that you can get this new year is undoubtedly a pair of night vision binoculars. That's because until recently, they were just too expensive for most hobbyists. But recent advancements in technology and research have made night vision more affordable than ever. This is why I highly recommend and use Night Watch Pros, because I'm always keeping an eye out for potential young scholars. Night Watch Pros are affordable night vision binoculars that allows me to see and record in pitch darkness with Predator-Like vision. I can use these for watching wildlife, scenic viewing, surveillance, patrol detection, home protection, and much more. These Night Watch Pros allow night vision recording in Ultra 4K HD or highly detailed 36 MP photos. Plus, they feature 5x zoom capabilities, anti-shake technology, a crystal clear 3-inch screen, and 7-level adjustable IR illumination. Get the Night Watch Pro for a whopping 15% off this New Year's. Plus, stay secure with a complimentary 100% lifetime guarantee replacement. Gain access to the Preppers Peak exclusive newsletter for weekly life-saving preppers tips, free express shipping, and much more. Order now before this offer ends by going to nightwatchpro.com. Once again, that's nightwatchpro.com and use promo code 15 off.
A town councilor in Montreal West says its residents are falling victim to porch pirates. While they are especially active during this season, police are reminding Quebecers to be careful if they catch someone in the act. Olivia O'Malley has that.
Montreal West is known for its large porches, but at this time of year, they are a big target for thieves.
It's something that we deal with on a daily basis.
Montreal West councillor Lauren Small-Pennefather says packages are stolen from homes regularly. While there are bylaw and police officers around, she says porch pirates are getting smarter.
You have people that are following the vehicles, and when they see a parcel that's dropped off, they then go and they take the parcel if nobody comes to the door to retrieve the parcel.
A recent FedEx survey finds porch thefts are on the rise in Canada. According to the results, 1 in 4 Canadians have had a package stolen. And as more people install porch security cameras, more acts of porch piracy are being caught on video. Provincial police are urging Quebecers to not post those clips online because they say there could be a case for defamation.
You cannot post the images yourself because you have to remember that in Canada we have a presumption of innocence, and posting that picture could be a violation of private life.
Instead,
Wow. Incredible stuff, right? Absolutely incredible. Okay, so again, imagine getting your package stolen by some criminal, some thief, and you want to find out who did it, right? Or you want help from the local community to identify the thief. Now you can't do that, says the police, because they're afraid that you might be defaming the criminal, right? You might defame the criminal by posting the video online so that people can try to identify who committed the crime. Again, the same thing kind of happens in the United States, but again, it's more of a racialized reasoning behind it, right? Like, for example, now they don't really post the pictures of the suspects or give descriptions of suspects anymore out of fear of promoting racial stereotypes. Okay, for example, if the criminal is black and they got dreadlocks, they're not gonna tell you that, right? They're not gonna describe what the suspect looks like because they don't want you to think that, oh, well, you know, all black people commit crimes or whatever, right? This is what they do. But the only thing that they're doing is that they're just emboldening criminals, and they're making it harder for criminals to get caught, and criminals know this. Right? This is why they do stuff like this, and they think they're able to get away with it because they are, right? You have police and the woke powers that be that are allowing them to get away with it. They're making it easier for the criminals to get away with it when everyday normal people can't get information needed to identify the criminal and to help the police out in regards to who's committing these crimes. But again, this is what is happening in the post-George Floyd era of the world. Remember, the George Floyd thing is not just a United States thing. It is a world movement, right? That movement happened around the world. And I really think that it has caused more damage to the world than what a lot of people think. I really do. I think that the George Floyd movement was the worst thing to ever happen to the world in a long, long, long time. I really do believe that. Especially in the West, because essentially we've now lost all common sense, especially when it comes to dealing with criminals and racial issues. We've lost all common sense. And this is a product of that. Progressive criminal justice reform is a product of that. We're just letting criminals do whatever they want to do out of fear of putting them in jail because locking them up is racist, right? And this all happened because of the George Floyd incident. And this is the result. Police are now saying, oh, well, don't post videos of criminals. You might hurt the criminal, right? The criminal can get hurt. It can be defamed. Again, amazing. Absolutely amazing.
He says if anything is stolen, call 911.
If you get some proof that somebody might have stolen something, then call the police, give the proof to the police, and then we'll do the investigation. We'll bring that person to justice and we'll file some charges.
Proof that somebody might have stolen something, right? Well, if somebody comes on my porch and they take a package and I know that the package belongs to me, then they stole it, right? Okay, that's not a might have stolen it. No, you stole it. Now, again, I can see a situation where a package is delivered to the wrong address, right? And somebody goes and they, try to see if the package actually belongs to them. I think in a case like that, I think that, hey, yeah, I think it makes sense to not jump to conclusions. But, for the most part, if people are actually really like stealing packages, like if I know that package belonged to me or I was expecting a package, an Amazon package, and I got notification that it was delivered, and then I, checked the video to see, why my package is not here, or, the delivery of the package, and you see that, okay, it was delivered, and then somebody came and took it, and I know that was my package, then, yeah, they stole it, right? Absolutely, they stole it. So, again, it almost seems like the police are more concerned about the criminals than they are about the victims of these thefts. And, again, that's the problem. That's the problem. This guy is woke as hell. He's so woke. He's more concerned about protecting criminals. You're supposed to be concerned about protecting the citizens. But again, this is the post-George Floyd era, right? This is what we're getting.
To avoid getting to that point, Small Pennefather has tips for safe package delivery.
One is that you can actually ask to have a signature for the parcel. So that means that they cannot leave it at your door. You can also make arrangements with the carrier to pick it up from the depot.
She encourages residents to remain vigilant so more porches and people don't fall victim to package theft. Olivia O'Malley, CTV News.
Amazing. Amazing. It's funny how, again, all the focus here is on how law-abiding citizens must inconvenience themselves, right, in order to avoid being victims of porch pirates, right? Porch thefts. Okay, so now it's like, well, instead of trying to be tough on the criminals and trying to identify the criminals and trying to, lock them up, right? Be tougher on them to avoid this happening. No. They're not going to do that. You can't post a video online. Don't post a video online. You might defame the criminal. You might hurt the criminal. Also, you need to sign for the package, right? You need to be there at the house. You need to go pick it up from another place. Basically, inconvenience yourself because, we really don't want to actually try to go after these criminals and to bring them to justice, right? Again, it's amazing how that works. We don't want to inconvenience the criminal, but we do want to inconvenience the law-abiding citizens who simply are just trying to get a package delivered, right? The whole point of package delivery, some of these services like Amazon, is convenience. If I have to inconvenience myself by being home, okay, or having to go and pick up the package from another place, then that kind of defeats the purpose, right? I'm getting less value for the service that I'm paying for. And they're doing this to protect criminals. That's the sad part about it. But again, that's how woke some of the police have gotten in 2024, again, in the post-George Floyd era. And this is the result. This is what you're saying. So, hey, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.